It's just a test of the audio. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Test number 2, test number 2, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Test number 2, test number 2, 1 2 1 2. That's tuned, that's okay. There we go. Hello everybody, welcome to Euro Truck Simulator. Sorry about that, I just test the audio, make sure it's all working fine. So I'll just knock off the background. Just double checking volume. 1 2. Truck Simulator. Sorry about that, I'll just test the audio, make sure it's all working fine. Just knock off the background. Okay, just need to. Sorry about this, guys. Just need to bring up the game volume a bit more. Hopefully that's a bit better. It's not too loud. Actually, we'll knock it down a smidge. See how it goes. There we go. Okay, let's hop into the cab. And let's see if we can go and get a load. Might have put my headlights on. Okay, where are we going to go? Make sure no one's about. It's a bit quiet here. Let's get back on the quick side of the road. Let's try and do this properly. We're going to check out here first. Even though I doubt there'll be anything in this one, but it's worth a try. Yeah, so this is just my first time streaming Euro Truck, so there is going to be some technical difficulties nevertheless, but we'll see. Even though on my monitor there's quite a huge lag between me and what's going on. We'll see what the score is in a second. Oh, there's nothing here. Let's put the parking brake on and see what the score is. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, let's try again. Hello everybody, this is Commander Starlark. Sorry about technical difficulties. As I have said, there will be technical difficulties because this is first time I've streamed Euro Truck. I'm a bit perplexed. What is going on? Okay, I think that was just a lag issue. Hopefully I've resolved all the issues. Let's hop back in, which we are. Let's start the truck up. Hopefully you can hear me over the truck. I'm trying this truck out with a new engine to make sure no one's around me. Yeah, I put the 720 brake horsepower beastie into this bad boy. Ooh. No, that's what I brought up here. Let's go to the heavy plant place, which is down the road from here. Ooh, let's get on to the right side of the road. I keep forgetting we're not in England here, especially since I am sort of still a truck driver in real life. I'm in the middle of doing 2 jobs at the moment, so I used to be a full-time truck driver myself, not European, but just in the UK. But this is a bit of fun, so I'm hoping. I have tried out the DLC already, but it doesn't look like anything promising in that place, so it's this place down here. There was some people around here, but it's a bit hit and miss at the moment on the servers. It's not looking promising. Oh, I've got the bug as well when oh no, not that one. We want to go in the freight market. Where's that one going to? Yeah, it's going to take the reservoir tank over there, and then we'll see where we're at from then. If you hear any noises, it's probably because of my joystick. Well, not joystick, G28, I think, 29 steering wheel, the force feedback, which I do apologise if it may get a bit irritating. Let's couple up and see how far we got to go. 164 miles. So I'm not trying to stick to the speed limits precisely in this, but just mainly because if you look at my bank account, I have put quite a lot of money into there, because I have been Euro trucking on and off over the years. I know it is cheating, but also being on multiplayer, you do need it. You do get the old troll. Not my smartest turn of the corner, but oh well. And using track IR as well, so hopefully it's not too irritating, but I just find it a lot easier in driving just to turn my head than to fiddle around with the mouse too much. Let's try and stick onto my side of the road as much as I can. It is a bit quiet here up in I'll show you in a minute on the map. Can't do well with driving, I don't think. Nope, we can't. Well, we need to grab some fuel in a bit. I should probably pop to the petrol station down the road, but oh well. We'll risk it for a biscuit, as they say. Yeah, it's along this one here. Just how it sort of curved that arrow was a bit, but obviously when you look at the map you go, yeah, it's definitely a left lane. I haven't put my beacons on because this is a fairly normal load-ish, with commas. Still have normal load, so I could probably get away with turning the beacons on. I'm not very good at driving like this, but just thought let's get a bit of outside view. Whoop. Let's hop back into the cab and recorrect that before somebody comes along. Yeah, so it is a bit quiet up here. There is a few people up in this part of the plot, or part of Ryvins. We're in the Scandinavian sort of region. So if you can catch the sign, I'll probably say where Gersborg we're near. Forgive my complete murder of the name. It's interesting, I put a more powerful engine in, and it feels like it's just being limited. Yeah, we seem to have a limit of 40 miles an hour on this vehicle, which it was not doing before. I think I might, when I've been setting this up, knocked something. Oh, let's not press that one. In fact, how far do we have to go? I'll probably pull over in a minute and I'll quickly have a look-see through the settings. I think I've put on a speed restriction of some sort, as this was not doing it before, and the only thing I've changed on the truck since was just upgrading the engine up to the next size up, which surely, yeah, let's pull over and check this out. And just drag it forward a wee bit. Let's stick my beacons on and hazards on as well. Let's stick parking brake on, knock the engine off. Yeah, we're in. So what we'll do, hop up into settings. Just saying, okay, let's see if that does it. Even though I think that might not be the solution. So, ring gear, let's go. So feel free to ask any questions, or, you know, as long as you keep it game related. I know this is a bit different to what I normally stream. Okay, that's good. Yes, I know I'm speeding. Yeah, the mission tonight is to find a heavy haul load. I think a proper one, not what I've got at the moment. Now, ideally, want to get the train. I've already pulled, I pulled one of the diggers already. I think the two I would like to try is either the crane or the train or that big battery thing. Actually, it's free, I know. Or the power converter box, whatever it is. Yeah, I've just been playing Euro Truck a bit this weekend compared to normal. Just for a bit of a change. Just a bit of a break from flight sims and space, and not that I'm bored of the our primary channel stuff. It's just good to mix things up every so often, and it's a sim. It's a sim anyway that I'm playing, so it's all related. This is a bit tight. Actually, I know what might happen when I fitted the engine. Maybe I wonder in Scandinavia if they have a restriction of whatever I was doing, 14.5, whatever it was. Oh, we're getting left here, shit indicator, but oh well, there's nothing coming. What I'm going to do when I get there, I'm going to quickly go on to MultiPlayer.net, and just to make sure that I can see where I'm at. Because this just seems a wee bit too quiet. We'll do this now, an early stream. Just to... Oh no, I should have sorted this out. I was on multiplayer just before, so I'm pretty certain I am. So let's just go and double check. Just going on to Truckers MultiPlayer. This is where you get the multiplayer download if you're not aware. Where we got service station real-time map. Let's zoom out on this. Got server. I think I'm on the 1. In fact, what might help is if I know precisely where I'm at. Let's hop in, look at the map, and also I can show you where we are. So we're up in this region here. We are going from Hillsburg. Okay, I think I know that. Vaxjoy we're near. Sorry for the murder of the name. Let's hop back out again. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. Seeing what's up. It just does not seem like I'm on the multiplayer at the moment. Zoom in here. Let's have a look. See, just going on that warm, fuzzy feeling, as they'll say, that I'm definitely online at the moment. No, I haven't known it to fail. Okay, let's. To me, this should have a lot of people lurking about. So what I'm going to do is I'll restart the stream in a second. Let's go back online. Da-da-da. There we go. Continue. Yeah, I probably should cover that up, but oh well. Yeah, so we're in a queue to get on the way. So I think there might have been a slight error somewhere, either with me or now we should definitely be online. You know, I've never known it to disconnect, so it could have been just me. Yes, we're definitely online. Got somebody right behind me. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Just technical difficulties, as they would say. Yeah, so making progress. It shouldn't take us too long to get there overall. Yeah, I thought I'd stream this as well. So it's something different, just a bit of experiment, just to see, and just a bit of a change of pace. Hopefully all the sound levels are correct. Yeah, speeding events. Oh well. My bad. That's an interesting speed limit, 43 miles an hour. Oh. It's probably kilometres an hour here, but I've got set to miles per hour because that's what I'm used to. Yeah, I've got, as you can see, a fully pimped out Volvo heavy goods variant. I forgot which one it is. I don't want to say what it is, just in case I murder what it is. But it's basically the 8-wheeler set for heavy haul, as you may have seen on the outside of it. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people around. Might have been because I was hanging around for a while before mine got auto disconnected or something. Might be a thing if you hang around while you're setting up. Oh well, lessons learned. Yeah, so I've been enjoying the heavy haul pack. I've had some technical difficulties setting the game up as well. It's a bit like I have a bug which you may see if we go on a ferry, or if I have to sleep, that I would have to literally wait around for 3 or 4 minutes. In that case, I'll probably stick some music on. Oops. I need to probably move that, because my parking brake is almost right next door to my left-hand indicator. It's not quite literally next door, but it's so easy just to knock. think, yeah, we've got enough fuel to get there, I think. Yeah, definitely got enough fuel to get there. But we'll definitely have to fuel up there. Yeah, I'm not driving brilliantly, I know. It's not my finest hour, but it's an absolutely gorgeous map. Getting to early morning now here. I think one thing I like about multiplayer is that the time isn't as fast. So you can actually appreciate daylight and night time equally as much. But one thing I would like to see though, but I sort of sympathise why I don't have it in yet, is having AI cars. So let's go and grab some fuel quickly. Empty the bank a bit more, as they would say. Can we do this outside? Yes, we can. Probably almost full now anyway. There we go. Just quickly check the truck out before we move off. Yep, I have put my custom number plate in there as well. Yeah, as I was messing around the tyres, I sort of like, in saying the white rim marked ones, I thought I'd put some red ones, or red print wheels on, just to be a bit different. And I know it's probably not the best light layout at the front, but oh well, it could be worse. Quick light check. There we go, let's leave the running lights on for day. Let's hop back into the cab and let's go. And that's going to deposit out the bank. So depending when you're watching this, if you're watching this off a playback on the channel or if you're watching this live, you know, I'd like to say anybody who's watching this live, feel free to, if you're nearby, come and join in if you want. I'll give my location away very shortly while I get myself sorted out, and I'll hopefully you'll see what my next job is, and if not, you can either try and link up on the way down, or if you want, I don't mind, long as you don't get trolled, I'm happy. I'm probably going to get trolled now. I think that's the only other big problem about Euro Truck Multiplayer, is you can get a bit trolled now and again, but it is funny on occasion. You can, you know, you drive down the motorway and you see somebody who's just toppled over or something insane. So we're not that far now, 8 miles away, very close. That's a good decision, I think, to fuel up there. You know, we weren't too desperate, but it would have been so easy just to overlook it and go for the embarrassment of getting recovered or whatever happens when you run out of fuel in this game, which I assume you have to call out the recovery and you get recovered back, or whatever, what will happen. So I've played this over the years, Euro Truck, so it's been a wee while since I had to get recovered, and that was last time that happened was when I rolled a truck in the UK. I think it's when they brought in the updated physics, I think it was, which, you know, I'm very keen to see this game's add more and more realism as much as it can, but keeping it fun. because you can go a bit too in depth. I think, you know, it'll get a bit too stale if one person here. It's not a very busy part of the map, this, I hope you admit. I know I'm not driving properly, but it's mainly because, as somebody once put it, this is one of the big problems of multiplayer. There's no AI traffic to keep you in the lanes and keep you in order. But it's not a complaint about multiplayer, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy being a multiplayer on your truck, as I said, for the funny interactions. I won't bother reverse parking that. Another bug that I've noticed, I mean, Tom. Oh! Okay. Oh. It's actually working. Earlier on, this is a bit temperamental. This is here. Yeah, so I'll hop out of this in a moment. We might go and catch a sleep, as I'm not having much luck so far. I'm finding. But first, what we'll do is we're going to discover. I probably won't buy a garage here because I bought one down at the other place, and the other place is very accessible. I've still yet to build my company up in this game. I used to do that quite a lot, so that is probably my next mission plan, is to. We got Mercedes garage. Let's reverse up and check this out. This is going to be probably the boring bit now. This is demonstrating another bug that I can't shift. I've tried reinstalling both multiplayer and the game, starting off with new characters, everything, to sort this issue out. The only thing I've found out today to solve it, or is it going to work? Oh, it's worked. Okay. Maybe it's a bug that only happens once when you load a game. Let's hope for that. What was happening was the game would look like it had frozen, and it will stay like that for 3 or 4 minutes. Fat. Let's see what the job market says around here. Oh yes! Set GPS. We've got the train! We've got the train! Yes! We've got the train. Let's go and pick it up. In real life, I'm just trying to think. I think I've driven. Yeah, I've driven a couple of Mercedes, but it's mainly rigids I've driven of Mercedes. I've driven Volvo Arctics and Scanias, both good. One I used to tramp. I used to drive a Scania 380, I believe. Don't hold me to it. 340, 380. You know, one a bit like this in a way. I've gone to the wrong place, haven't I? Ong, as they would say in the army. So I reckon it's going to be either in this one, but I think it'll be. Let's go to what my gut feeling's telling me. My gut feeling It's saying it's going to be in that yard over there. At least I'm discovering this town pretty well, as we would say. Oh, have I messed up this town completely? It's, probably was in that yard drove by. Nope. Yep, you just watched me crash my truck. So it might be an excuse to go and use the garage then. That was kind of embarrassing. Because I'm driving quite recklessly, I hope you admit. I'm not going to deny that. I could swear sat nav to come to this. Unless I found another bug. So how much does that cost me? Ouch. Okay. Come on, Starlight, you can drive this better. You know you can. Okay, I'm gonna be naughty. Just, you say, don't have the patience to wait at the moment. Oh yeah, it was there. Okay. That's what I should have done there. I went set GPS to shop. I'm not used to that. So in fact, can we get to it this way? This is going to be pretty exciting to get out of here. My big question is have I disconnected from the server again? What we'll do, we'll hook up to this and I'll quickly reconnect again. Instead of faffing about. Okay, what we'll do is quickly X out of here, go back on. I do apologise yet again, this is over the joys of multiplayer trucking. It'd be good if they give you like a symbol on the top, but there probably is something that I can press, but I'm not aware of it. We'll see if this is the best server to be on. Okay, let's hop on to your way too. Just to see if there's an issue with your way 1 or something. Yeah, we're position 2 will be very shortly. So yeah, let's hop outside, admire the size of this bad boy, stick our lights on. There we go, there's another human being, as they would say. That looks pretty epic. This should not struggle whatsoever, aside from a parking brake. And yeah, there we go. The joys about being a nun. So we've got a fair bit to go. A bit of that is by ferry, so it's a wee bit, but quite a lot of driving on the continent. So I'll start doing proper driving once we're out of here. Ish. I keep saying that. With my nervous laugh. Yeah, I believe with this type of load you keep your beacons going because you're at normal load, and just because you have to use a bit of load as well. Yeah, it's interesting speed limits here, 31 miles per hour. Ah, this is going to be fun. Is this a roundabout? Or is it a T-junction? Ah, it's a T-junction. Well, crossroads. But a T-junction in our game anyway. It's obey the lights. One thing I wouldn't mind to try actually is to speed up and slam the brakes on to see if the mass of this, which should be enough, will cause you to skid. But also the other risk is a roll over and it'll go all horribly wrong, and I think that probably is a good. I should be in the left lane, but oh well. I'm a big load. I can get away with it. Yeah, I don't think the physics have been totally been implemented. It could be done for gameplay reasons, I understand that, but equally, and I have set it to real physics as well, I think. You should have at least a little bit of real slip. Yeah, I think I must be dropping out or something. Surely I should have seen something else by now. It could be just because there's not many people around this part. We'll see. We get to the port and make the assessment there. We can feel the weight up this hill. This is max throttle. We're still gaining though, it still shows its power. By still gaining, but you can tell just that we got a lot of weight on the back. Yeah, so we'll see how we get on. Yeah, we're going to catch some speed up down this hill, I reckon. So let's put the retarder on. Or, the exhaust brake, shall I say. Why not the most ideal road for a load like this? But as any driver knows, you have to deal with what you receive, or what you have in front. Oh, come on. Maybe I might experiment with a few different gearboxes as well. Not today, but on another day I might see what the differences are between the ratios. We'll see if there's a more optimal gearbox for heavy hauling. A bit of a hill that was. Loading for fuel. Yeah, we've got enough. Probably get there with what we got. Might have to fuel up on the other side. I'd much rather go to a bigger forecourt as well. Easier motorway one would be ideal with this type of load. Hey! We are still online, just not many people around. And yet, another speeding fine. This could be a competition to see how many speeding fines can I get. I think when you've been driving in somewhere a bit quite like that, when you come across a few players, it becomes quite entertaining. Oh, that's what I didn't do, was it? I didn't show whereabouts on the map. What I'll do is just fiddle around this junction a wee bit, and maybe once I get to the port, I'll show you where I'm going to. Going to cross. I'll look on the map and show you on the map. We are currently at Croswalk. Sorry, I cannot pronunciate that. Not without really murdering it, which I already have. Why couldn't I have had a logo back over to UK or something? That would be better. But I'm not going to be picky when you got this. This is what I said I was going out to pick up today. I think also the other issue over in Brussels, because that's where I was earlier, is that that's where a lot of players are, and that's where they're going to farm a lot of these sort of missions. Okay, this is going to get quite interesting. So we want to try and just keep it almost as wide as we can, within reason. Probably overcompensated there, but oh, we pulled it off. Pulled it off. So what we'll do is I'll quickly just stop here, stick my hazards on, stick that on at the moment, and we're going to show where I'm at on the map. So we are currently at Kozloon, about to catch the ferry over to Gdansk, and we are on the way to, I think that's Krakow, Krakow. Forgive the murder of the name. So we got all that driving there, we had all that, so yeah. It's what it is at the end of the day. So hazard lights off. That's actually quite good because I actually haven't driven a huge amount into Poland before, so I have been in bits and bobs of it, but not a huge area. Here we got another truck that's beeping. Hey, we got a beep back. And I thought about getting a Scania, but I much personally prefer Volvo as a whole. But yeah, you know, there's pros and cons about both trucks. I can see why people get excited about Scanias. They are nice trucks, don't get me wrong, but I just like to think, I wouldn't say different, because you can argue Volvo isn't different as well, you know, because it's as big as Scania is, in my mind. Yeah, slow her down, so we're getting way too fast to do this. With this. Really, we should be literally crawling along, but real life times, you know, I don't have time to mess around like that. I suppose it would be interesting to do a trip in real speed, but then the argument will doubt we need to have one-to-one as well on scale, which then, yeah, it would take forever to do. So let's hope we don't get the bug. I really hope we don't. So let's got a tight turn in. Yep, we made it, we made it. So, one place on here. Oh, it's worked. It's worked. Yes. So I think there might be, hopefully, just a one-off bug. Also, Poland's quite scenic in its own way as well. Like most of Europe is in its own right. Every country has its ugly bit, but equally, I think every country has its, you know, beautiful and quite attractive, either in its own unique way or whichever. Yeah, you can definitely feel the weight of this trailer, which is quite nice. You know, this is probably one, if not the most powerful truck in the game, and this is struggling with this. I mean, not struggling in a bad way, but it is. It's not a rocket ship like would normally be, and especially in this in the heavy haul configuration as well. If I had this as like a 4-wheeled truck, it'll be a rocket. especially since I've taken the limiter off now as well, so it shouldn't be really restricted. I know it's not realistic, I know that as a truck driver myself. The European legislation, every truck has to be restricted, more or less. But I do apologise, I would have rather gone over somewhere a bit like Brussels or around there, because it is quite busy with players around there, and probably a bit more entertaining in some ways. But I suppose with this load, this close to DLC release, it's going to be very hard to pick, well, which I have found today, it's very hard to pick the loads up that you actually want to do around there. But I suppose it makes instances like this, when you meet somebody out in the open, a bit more, yes, there's somebody else, it's not the zombie apocalypse going on, or some form of apocalypse. Ooh, a bit of forestry going on there. I suppose I need to do a bit more in new bits of France as well. So I haven't really played a huge amount of Euro Truck this year as a whole. Sorry if you hear my phone making noises, if you can hear that in the background. I think we might have somebody coming down to join us. Can we make a convoy? Convoy! Let's slow down. He's going to walk it away anyway, because I thought it's best because I'm the slower one. Instead of him faffing about to overtake me, just let him get ahead. I need to learn some of the multiplayer controls to get maybe names to pop up a bit better, and to be able to go on the CB as well. Do a bit of CB radioing. I think that's better. Yeah, it's freaking me out having the map not orientated to the direction I'm going on the dash. I know, yes, I've got two up. I don't always travel on the left, but I find it handy to keep an eye on the rest, even though it doesn't really matter in multiplayer. So I could probably afford to, but I like having the big picture as well, so I'll see how it gets on. Please comment down below if you can say any improvements that you would like to see on channel. So if it's anything wrong with the volume, it's very hard to monitor myself if I've got it right. There we go. First toll of the trip. Yeah, the first one's a bit sad. He didn't want to, unless he's busy trying to slow down. Yeah, he's motored off the other guy now. He has motored. How are we doing on fuel? Just keep a light on it. Because with the truck working so hard, obviously it's going to be drinking more fuel. Watch what I'm doing. Yeah, just the reason why I might vary off now and again is because I'm just looking up on chat, so if anybody does want to chat, you know, I'm keeping an eye on it as best I can. So if you want to ask any questions or anything like that, or if you unsubscribe. Well, actually no, I don't have that system set up, so I'm not going to put that out there at the moment because that would be unfair and unreasonable. But I need to find out how to set up a system, so I would like to set up maybe a system that when somebody subscribes on the live stream, it gets announced. So I need to look at setting that up, what that involves and all that. So I think that'd be quite good on my flight sims as well. Just it gives something else as well, a bit more interaction. But if anybody wants to type down in chat, I'm more willing to give a shout out if needs be. Yeah, I know I'm very much speeding at the moment. Listen, I was going to try the brake thing, but probably not around here. Yeah. That was full brakes. Unless the ABS is so incredible, or the anti-lock brake system is so incredibly good. But I doubt it would rate of that on the back at that speed. I reckon you would have had at least 1 or 2 tires lock up. And for the truck to skid. If you were to do that at that speed. That's why these don't actually go this sort of speed. Or, you know, at very high speed, shall I say. Yeah, let's have a check on this, because it says my stream health isn't very good. So that probably means there's something amiss somewhere. So what we'll do... we'll just quickly hop out. Leave that part there for a second. We'll just check what's up my stream. Okay, that's the issue. It's just saying that my yeah, we'll see how this goes to the end of the stream. But it might mean some improvements to my streaming that it needs to be made. I think it's just changing the resolution down by 1 more notch, I reckon. But we'll see. I can't change that at the moment. Oh, I wonder. I'm not going to try it there, it's actually a barrier there as well. I was thinking, could you just sneak by? €70, so that's probably about 50-60 quid, give or take. Probably cut the corner a wee bit there, maybe. Or will just the barriers try to shut on this? Let's give him a honk. So we're not too far out now in some senses, but we have got a heavy load, so it'll be a bit longer than normal. Yeah, so I thought I have a bit of a change today. I know I said I was going to stream Explain, but just, I wouldn't say I'm not in the mood this weekend, but I just fancied playing a bit of Euro Truck, especially with the new DLC out. I've been playing on the American Truck Sim as well, having some fun. I've been getting involved in some other YouTubers' events, not officially by no means, but just joining in on the live stream on American Truck Sim on the multiplayer, just with joining a convoy, which had some fun with that. I know, yes, I probably should have recorded it, but that was just late night and I just really felt I had the urge to truck. I think with Euro Truck, it's a game that I really do enjoy, but equally I wouldn't say I get worn out on, but I think it's just with, it's just, it doesn't offer all the stuff that, say, Elite and Dangerous can offer, and with Explain and the flight sims, because you got mods and stuff. Elite Dangerous is Galaxy, so it's got everything to do in this. Oh, I think you might have caught the tail end of the trailer, but oh well. The road ends. Or civilised road ends. That makes it more exciting when you're in waves like this anyway. Especially in multiplayer. But then again, this game is quite fun when you're not online as well, because you've got all the AI traffic to keep you occupied with. When you're playing that, I actually tend to force myself to play properly. I'm not saying I'm not doing anything properly now. I'm doing as much as I can reasonably properly, but having some fun at the same time, and also trying to make progress as well. Because equally so, I don't want to just have a stream that lasts 6 hours and we just dropped off one vehicle. I know that's really is, that in this game. To do that, you'll have to drive around the map a few times. It's still quite a big map, though. You should never underestimate how big, Europe is as well. It won't be as big as the US when that's done. As I'm playing more of the modded bits, the American Truck Sim, and let's say it makes you appreciate how big America is. Not only they haven't got the scaling right to SES's, or I think it's SES who make this game, i.e. to the game developers' actual scale. They may have made roads a bit longer, so I can't vouch that it is 100% to scale, but it was a good effort. I will probably do a video on it. There's plenty of videos on this anyway, it's basically coast to coast, and the Canadian mod as well. I've forgotten the name of it. It's very proper rural out here. One thing that would be quite interesting is to have rates and the height restrictions, so only certain trucks or certain loads can get through some of the roads. That would be quite interesting to see in this game. Oh, we got a train. In fact, what we're going to do is at next best stop, I'm going to pull in. I'm going to quickly restart the stream at a different scaling, just to see if I can get this to run smoothly. I'd rather have a bit of a, since already is a bit of a troll sort of drive as it is with everything from checking out this mod, which also what I might do after I've restarted is we'll check out the self-steering on this. So we'll just put that there. And what we'll do is so hopefully that's better there. It's liking that very much, so let's hop back in. And what we're going to do is I'm going to have a quick little look-see at the self-steering axles on the back. So I'm going to quickly go and steer to the once it's definitely in gear. So if you see there, it's the self-steering. That is cool, even if I do say so myself. Yeah, that is pretty epic, that. So let's hop back into cab and let's get on the way. Is that another player? Oh, that's me, isn't it? That's me getting paranoid. Is that another player? Let's do the quick thing, just make sure it's all clear. Yeah, back on the road. As a whole, I think this trailer is very easy to handle. It's not scary, you know. It's not like some of the mods that you could have got in the past. That it was just so easy if you turn the tight corner just to get stuck, or if you go over a hump, and that would be pretty much just game over. Yeah. But still, an epic mod, well worth. I think it's £3, £70, £80, or no, sorry, wrong about that. It's like £3.80 or something like that, around that region. This DLC costs, which to me is quite a good deal as a whole. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just going to quickly check on something. There you go. I've resized it. I took it down to the scaling it said we better. The thing is, my OBS says it's all good, but then again, it is YouTube, and you know what YouTube can be like. I suppose I might be worthwhile to try out my Twitch channel just to see if it's better streaming on that, since Twitch is a bit more geared. I think the only downside of doing that, well, maybe not a downside, so I could stream to both. I could stream to YouTube, but also be on Twitch as well, just so that, you know, so if it's better watching Twitch than it is on YouTube you can get best of both worlds. That means that also I have a saved video to put up on the channel after as well, which that is one thing I do like about YouTube, is that when you've done a live stream you've also got a bit of content for people who may have not been able to catch the live stream that could watch. Or, you know, when they flick across to your channel, go, actually, yeah, he does play a bit of that. He might throw some content up now and again. You know, I'll keep an eye. But we'll see. I am experimenting, just seeing. You know, this is probably not going to be a strong part of my channel. I know I'm not running, as I've advertised for, I'm not running my channel as a business. So a lot of this is down to fun, but as I said, the rule that I try and stick to, as long as it's with being a sim game, not sims as, you know, the people game, but simulation. That's probably more of the word I should have used. And what I mean by simulation is like what's really focused on, so a bit like Elite and Dangerous. Here's somebody in the car thing. Hopefully it's not a troll. So 132 miles out. Probably pretty funny just drive around the whole map in the car. That's what I should have used. There's something else at the garage over there. I think in some ways it's nice and boring at the same time. That, you know, yeah, I know I should have saw it coming. I wasn't paying much attention. We're gonna probably get fined here. Nope, yeah, happy days. No, that. The issue is on the western side of the map where it's very popular. It can get a little bit too hectic sometimes, I think, with the truck traffic, and yeah, people who try and play it properly, like myself, you know, I'm not saying I play it perfectly, but equally so you get people who will troll you, which is that you right and wrong at the same time. It depends what they're doing to troll you. If they're going out to write you off, I think that is a little bit unacceptable. If they're writing themselves off and having an accident now and again, as long as it's done in a humorous way and they're not deliberately there trying to properly troll you. But we'll see. You know, I haven't witnessed a huge amount of trolling on this personally. I've had people crash in front of me and do, you know, quite epic things around, or passed the other way to it. The biggest thing I've been stuck in is with all the large Calais Calais queues. Hey, somebody else, and somebody else. There's a convoy. Hey, one looted. So we're making progress now. We are seriously foot to the floor, hammering this down. This is, for this load, this is fast. This is, you know, light speed for this load. Hello, whoever else has joined the stream. I'm Commander Starlark. I'm just playing along, as you can see, on the Euro Truck Simulator 2 on multiplayer, trying out the abnormal loads, the DLC that's just been released, just seeing what's like. Woo. And there's a speaker. We're going to get a ticket. Yep, there we go. But as you can see, it's not going to harm my bank account, so oh well. Might mean I'm probably not going to profit that much, but we'll see. I should have made a note of what we started off with. But as you can see, financially it's not a huge worry, and being on multiplayer, it's key to have a huge investment. There you go, you can feel the weight of this hill now. There we go. Yeah, whereas I'm always lose where I'm going with stuff. Yeah, I do hope this stream's okay, but I think I might try Twitch after this, so I might filter it through that server, do it on YouTube and Twitch, because YouTube is my main thing. But I think if I'm going to stream a bit more, I think Twitch might be the way forward. Because OBS, as it's connected to the internet fine, it's uploading smoothly, there's no dramas. I know there could be something server side, which it could be very well be. It could be with me setting it up somewhere. But who knows, it could be running perfectly fine, and it's just with the health monitor thing on my monitor off YouTube that it's not very happy. But the interesting thing is my live feed on YouTube, I know yes it's in the same house, so fair enough, it's going to be pretty good. But the live feed on there is seamless. No dramas. So yeah, go on, we'll fuel up. Well, we have this load, and we check the load up out when we fuel up again. Yet again. Actually, I think of heavy hauling, you fuel up a lot. It'd be pretty cool if you had to like check your tyre pressures and do all that as well. That would be pretty epic as well. So let's hop out, check this out, and let's fuel up. There you go. Screenshot of refueling. At least it doesn't have like the 1,000-litre fuel tank. It's not far off though. It's 500 litres. So it's probably got 700-litre fuel tank. Well, they're still quite respectable. But it's understandable why it doesn't have it, because that's where they had to put it on the back of the cab, so you can fit in the extra axles. Because that there on the right side, that's part of the exhaust on the white, that silvery box. So let's hop back in after we just check out this. Yeah, it does look epic, this. So let's start it up, put her in gear, and take the handbrake off, and let's go. Let's truck. Even more money going out. This is expensive business, this. And we have not yet got paid. Lucky I'm the billionaire trucker. Not really, but in game, yeah, pretty much not far off. Or, very rich truck anyway. Yeah, probably would have got to our destination without having to fuel up, but better safe than sorry, as I would say. People going by, oh, not another heavy hauler. Not many people come my direction, which is fairly interesting. I said that now, and they'll all go walk up my way now. Or maybe they just see a heavy hauler and go, nope, not going down there. Not till he's disappeared. Or I'll go a different way. All the other truck drivers running into the hills. Yeah, oh well. yeah, I hope I can get my streaming sorted. Because hello, Alison Peaton. Who's over. Here we go. Let's try. Bastards, pay attention. Houston Peaton. Yeah, I've got some fairly good beacons. There's a beacon on the back of the trailer as well. And I'll put. It's probably not how it's meant to be, but I just like the effect of having the two singular at the further forward than having the beacon set. It stays double lanes here. At the back, I forgot which ones I come with, even though I just looked at them. Yeah. I was half tempted with the aerodynamic ones, but the issue, the aerodynamic ones with the light clusters there, you won't quite see the beacon of those. And I thought maximum elevation on it was the best. Best for all-round visibility, as I would say. So trying to be reasonably practical with the truck, proving a bit too safe. I think made the turn. Yep, made the turn. I'm going to say this now, I'm going to tempt fate, I know. But it's not that scary driving this. With this trailer. It's seriously, it's not that scary. It's, I would say it's as easy, if not easier in some senses, of driving a normal long trailer. Except from, you got a lot of weight. And yes, I admit I am in a truck that's fully kitted out to drive one of these things. So probably another experiment is to try out on a lesser of a wheelbase sort of truck, so maybe a 4x4 one, you know, 4 sets of tyres touching instead of 2 axles, in other words, a way you call it. Confusing myself, but with less axles than this has. There we go. Get our ticket. Or get your pay sensor scanned, ready to pay on the other end. And thank you for that. You know. So I do believe you should have your beacons on all the time, because it is a normal load, it is fairly wide as well. It's not wider than the lanes, you know, it would be pretty epic to see really abnormal wide loads, but I understand why they might not brought them into the game for, you know, issues with the AI. You know, it would be ideal in a multiplayer environment like this though. Maybe there might be some mods, maybe. For all that sort of thing. I do like the glass effect that they can just see. That's pretty awesome. Pay attention, 18 miles to go. How's the stream? Is it okay? Watchable? In terms of the quality of the video and audio coming out. It's not being no stutters as such. Just out of curiosity. Oop, should I hooted back? My bad. Interesting how much this bit of leg has cost us. Slow it down. Way too fast. Way too fast. way too fast. Vaguely correct speed there. Oh, that's not too bad. That's good. That is tight going through there. Okay, we can turn out now. So obviously what's in this town? Wow. Pay attention, watch the planes. I did not notice originally that there was an airport just then. Then a plane whizzed by me, I was like, whoa! There it goes, disappears into the cloud. Pay attention to the road. Yeah, one reason I keep bashing on about my stream and that is because if you've watched any of my other streams, I had an issue in my last stream, I think it was, with somebody's watching, and it was bizarre, it was just Tim, but you know, when you have people come up on your stream and say that, you know, it's a bit laggy and you know, I get concerned, is it on my end? And I try my best to work out if it is, but equally so I don't want to ponder over it too much. Well, obviously if I'm streaming, but I do like to make it obvious that is a concern of mine, because I'm a fairly new streamer as a whole. Okay, so we're coming into Krakow. We discovered this as well, obviously, because I've been on this map in this account. It's a fairly brand new account anyway, a day or two old with this account. Yes, as I said, I have thrown a lot of money into it as well through cheat engine and a few bits and bobs, but I've already played the game the original way, and I wouldn't mind to do it again, you know, in terms of, you know, maybe do a series, maybe. Or whether we start at the bottom, or I just start with a truck. Okay, we are now at destination. Before we hand it over, we'll have one more look outside. I know, my tail is on the road, but it's not very busy here, so one more look. Let's see at this and moor it while it's on the truck. Admire the truck a wee bit. Yeah, it is beastly, this, in terms of the size. Even though it's not any wider than the lanes on the motorway, it's not going over by no means. You still have to respect it. I think some of the physics might need to be improved over time, but that could be a limitation with the engine, maybe. It's a bit like when I'd done the brake test earlier. Hey, Steve Blake. Yes, just as said in the description, just trying out the heavy haulage here. We just got to our destination here. As I said, just trying to sum up this load. But what I was trying to get at there is, earlier on I tried to do a emergency brake from high speed to almost stop. If not, I think it may have stopped. And I was expecting it to have at least a bit of a skid on it, because the mass of this, now 60 odd tons pushing this truck here. Yes, you know, Volvos and Scanias and all the others will have brilliant ABS, but out of my experience, trucks don't. Yeah, ABS isn't like a big circle of you are safe 100%. If you were to do something reckless like I did earlier before, to slam the brakes fully on, you know, I would expect a bit of a skid at least. So I think there's a bit of physics work to be done, but it's fairly realistic in other terms. You can feel the weight of it, definitely. So let's hop into the cab. Let's see where it would want us to put it. Should we? I suppose it'd be entertaining. Okay, let's try and do this. I'm going to mess this up probably very badly, I hope you admit, because this is the very first time I'm going to try and reverse one of these trailers. So this is probably going to go very horribly wrong. But maybe fairly entertaining. Alright. Probably a bit tight. Straighten out a wee bit. Oh, steady. Let's go full over the other way. We are very tight. Yeah. This. Yeah, I think we've got a wee bit stuck here. Yeah, I think I messed this up pretty badly. Yeah, let's hand that job over before that gets a bit too messed up. Yeah, bit of damage, 2% or 3%, let's say. Okay, let's see where that other load is about to go. And let's turn my beacons off as well. Let's be semi-professional about this. Ish. While I'm driving into the wall. What I might do is quickly go and check out this place first, very quickly. I might buy a depot here. Oh. Yep, I know, I'm on the wrong side of the road. I know. Schoolboy. What have we got here? So we got that auto place. We've got pilots. Is that a manned dealership? Yeah, that's a manned dealership. So we found manned dealership. Driver's job centre, that's good. Let's go through the red light. Just because we can. Yeah, let's go and purchase this garage here. Then we'll go back over. Let's see what we can pick up. Let's see how far it is, and we'll see if we call it a day from there or not. So, we've got something in a reasonable distance. Forgive the game sounds. there you go. So this isn't the end of the stream, hopefully not just yet, but we'll see what's like down here at the moment. But please leave feedback as well when this goes up onto the channel. You know, so if there's any improvement sides to go on. No, so if there is improvements, I would like to maybe see, obviously, what the negative is and what positives are from it as well, so I know where to work from. It's one thing I hate is when people complain about something and just mention what's wrong with something, and they also don't mention what is actually right with something. Even to them, if it is blatantly clear what the differences are, it sometimes does help say, look, you got that right, but you know, you equally got that wrong as well. You know, so like, it's a bit stuttery. You know, I would like to see a bit more content, a bit more clearer content of the heavy goods. This is just said, it's on a multiplayer. This is whatever randomly spawns in at these places. So that takes us into Austria. Time we're on now. Oh, well, it'll be a bit of fun. We'll do this, and this will be the last thing tonight we'll do. Let's go and stick my beacons on. Wherever I've set those to. There we go, beacons are now on. Whoop. There we go, that's all saying what happens on multiplayer. Let's see what these two up to. Now go. Whoop. Yep. Yeah. I don't think that was me, I don't think. You can always rewind it and find out. Let's have a look, let's see. Nope. Yes. Cancel cover job. Yeah. Oh well, that phone is spanner in the works. Yeah, so I think what I may have to do is load from my current save, but from that humorous end. And unforeseen end, shall I say. I think that was either a glitch or something. I don't think that was me. Surely it wasn't me. I don't think I caught the back. I think one of them must have reversed into that there. Oh, that's how you do it. Sorted. There we go. At least we're upright now. Let's go in, just repair the truck before I forget not to repair it. That's what I probably should have done with the train in the first place, but oh well. Maybe that was some sort of sign or something. So let's knock beacons off, so we look a bit more respectable. Turn lights off, and I would like to say thank you very much for watching as well. I know I've been moaning and groaning on about how the stream's going on, but it is a concern of mine, who certainly as a new streamer, of getting that right first of all, because my content can be perfect or whatever, but if I can't upload smoothly, then it would just be all to waste. Even though the brilliant thing with YouTube, you watch this over and over again. So it is very much appreciated, and thank you very much for watching as well. It is very much appreciated yet again. And please like as well. Please subscribe as well if you want to, for more content. A lot of my content is on Explain, but there will be probably more American Truck and Euro Truck coming as well, just on the side. But I mainly focus on Elite and Dangerous and Flight Simming. But this is simulators, as I said before, so I'm within the rules. So thank you very much yet again, and please check out my channel as well if you haven't already, if you're not originally a subscriber. So that has been entertaining. I've enjoyed myself. It's interesting getting used to those big trailers as well. I don't think what happened back there was my fault as such. I suppose I could watch this back and work out if it was or not, but I reckon what happened, it's one of those two reversed into or out of the non-collision zone, as it's called on multiplayer, as you may be very well aware, and it just freaked out the load. Which, you know, either deliberate or not deliberate, it happened. It's one of those things. So, oh well. Besides that, it's been a good trip across. Bit more trucking, bit more hours in, more points, more money, some money lost as well. But thank you very much, and I'll hopefully be streaming yet again sometime this week. I don't have a schedule as yet, so stand by. It may be I might do what I said, split it across onto YouTube and onto Twitch as well. So thank you very much for watching. It is very much appreciated yet again. I know I've said it a million times, and thank you, and that'll be over and out.